Today we're doing 16.2, practice buddy Drake. Number 1, identify the polygon. Describe the polygon by as many names as possible. We have this picture here. The first thing is a trapezoid. Trapezoid means it has one set of parallel lines, or one set of train tracks, lines that never intersect each other. If you look at this top line and this bottom line, they would go on forever and they would never intersect. That is one set of parallel lines. The left side and the right side, eventually they would cross each other and intersect, so those are not parallel. So yes, we have one set of parallel lines. A parallelogram, it takes two sets of parallel lines. Well, the second set would intersect, so it is not a parallelogram. A square has 4 equal sides and 4 right angles. Well, this does not have 4 equal sides, and it does not have 4 right angles. A quadrilateral, it has 4 sides that connect that are straight lines. It is a quadrilateral. It has 4 sides, they're all straight, and they all connect. A rectangle has 4 right angles. This doesn't have any right angles. So it's not a rectangle. A rhombus has 4 equal sides. It is not a rhombus. This does not have 4 equal sides. Is this one a quadrilateral? Yes, it has 4 sides and they're all straight. Is it a rectangle? It does not have 4 right angles. Is it a parallelogram? Well, the top and the bottom are train tracks. They would never intersect. The left and the right side, they're train tracks. They would never intersect. So it is a parallelogram. It has 2 sets of parallel lines. A trapezoid would only have 1 set of parallel lines. Well, this one has 2. So it's not a trapezoid. A rhombus has 4 equal sides. It is not a rhombus. It does not have 4 equal sides. A square has 4 equal sides and 4 right angles. It is not a square. Is it a rectangle? Does it have 4 right angles? Yes, that's what these squares represent, are right angles. So yes, it is a rectangle. Is it a trapezoid? Does it only have 1 set of parallel lines? Well, the top and the bottom, those are parallel. They're train tracks. The left and the right, they're parallel. They are train tracks. It is not a trapezoid because it has 2 sets, which makes it a parallelogram. Parallelogram has 2 sets of parallel lines. Quadrilateral, 4 lines that connect and they're all straight? Yes. Square, 4 equal sides? Well, it doesn't have 4 equal sides. It does have the 4 right angles, but it does not have 4 equal sides. A rhombus is 4 equal sides. It does not have 4 equal sides. Which of the statements is not true? A rectangle is a parallelogram. Well, a rectangle does have opposite sides that never intersect, both of them, so that is true. A parallelogram is a quadrilateral. Well, a parallelogram does have 4 sides that connect, and they are all straight, so that is true. A rhombus is a trapezoid. A rhombus has 4 equal sides, and when you have 4 equal sides that connect, the opposite sides will be parallel. So it actually has 2 sets of parallel lines, which would make it a parallelogram. A trapezoid only has 1, so this is not true. What is the length of side A? Well, side A is going to be the same length as the opposite on this parallelogram. They're the same line. So it's going to be 7 millimeters. What characteristics help you tell the difference between a trapezoid and a parallelogram? Well, again, a trapezoid has 1 set of parallel lines. A parallelogram has 2 sets of parallel lines. Well, to me that looks like E. A trapezoid has 1 pair of parallel lines. A parallelogram has 2. Martin says that all parallelograms are rectangles. Ariana says that all rectangles are parallelograms. Who is correct? Well, one of the parallelograms can look like this. A rectangle has 4 right angles. This does not have right angles. So all parallelograms are rectangles. Martin is incorrect. Now, can all rectangles be parallelograms? Well, it doesn't matter what type of rectangle you draw. A rectangle just has 4 right angles. If you have something with 4 right angles, it will be a parallelogram because the opposite sides are parallel. It has 2 pairs. So Ariana is definitely correct. It says all rectangles have 2 pairs of opposite sides parallel and equal in length. So all rectangles are parallelograms. Not all parallelograms have 4 right angles, so not all parallelograms are rectangles. That's true. What's the other one? Ariana is correct. All rectangles only have 1 pair of parallel sides. Well, that's not true. All rectangles have 2 pairs of parallel sides, so on mine it is A. Identify the polygon. Describe the polygon as many names as possible. Is it a trapezoid? Does it have 1 set of parallel sides? Well, this and this one would intersect. This and this one would intersect. It's not a trapezoid. Is it a quadrilateral? Does it have 4 straight sides that connect? Yes. Does it have 4 equal sides for a rhombus? No. Does it have 4 right angles for a rectangle? No. Does it have 4 right angles and 4 equal sides for a square? No. Does it have 2 opposite sides that are parallel? No, they both intersect. So it's just a quadrilateral. Is it a square? 4 equal sides and 4 right angles? Yes. Is it a quadrilateral? 4 straight sides that connect? Yes. Is it a parallelogram? Opposite sides are parallel. Well, top and bottom, those are train tracks. Left and right, those are train tracks. It is a parallelogram. Rhombus, 4 equal sides. Yes. Rectangle, 4 90-degree angles or 4 right angles. Yes. Trapezoid, only 1 pair of parallel sides. No, we have both. Both sides are parallel, so it is not a trapezoid. Rhombus, 4 equal sides. Yes. Rectangle, 4 right angles. No. Parallelogram, opposite sides are parallel. Yes, this side and this side are train tracks. This side and this side are train tracks. Quad, 4 straight sides that connect. Yes. Trapezoid, 1 set of parallel sides. No, this one has 2, so it's not a trapezoid. Square, 4 equal sides and 4 right angles. Well, it has the equal sides, but it does not have the right angles, so it is not a square. In 2007, a series of wildfires in Croatia burned about 610 square miles of forest. If 1 square mile is 640 acres, how many acres of forest were burned? Show your work. Well, we have to take 610 square miles. 1 square mile is 640 acres. We have 610 square miles. So we need to multiply them to see our total acres. Bring my 0 down. 4 times 0, 4 times 1, 4 times 6. Shift over 1. So I have 2 zeros. Six times 0, 6 times 1, 6 times 6. Add zeros, 4s, 6 and 4, 10. Regroup. 1 and 2 is 3, plus 6 is 9, 3, comma. So our answer is 390,400 acres. Because I took 610 times 640, and my answer is 390,400. Last one. A store has shirts on display. 7 of the shirts are red. There are 5 more blue shirts than green shirts. There are 2 fewer shirts than green shirts. If there are 28 shirts in all, how many shirts are there of each color? Well, there's 7 red ones because it says 7 of the shirts are red. Now, we have 28 total. We know that 7 are red. So I'm going to take my 28 minus 7, and I'm left with 21 shirts. So the remaining 3 have to be 21 shirts. It says that there are 5 more blue shirts than green shirts, and there's fewer yellows than green. So I have to get to 21 somehow. So I'm just going to play around for a minute. Yellow is 2 less than green. So I'm going to do yellow, green, and blue. I'm just going to pretend that yellow is 2. If yellow is 2, there's 2 fewer yellows than green, so green would be 2 more, which would be 4. Blue, there's 5 more blues than greens. So 4 plus 5 is 9. Now I'm going to add these up. 9 plus 4 is 13. 13 plus 2 is 15. But I needed to get to 21. I didn't have enough. So I'm going to add 1 yellow. 3 yellows. I got to add 2 to that, which would be 5. And then I have to add 5 to this, which would be 10. 10 plus 5 is 15, plus 3 is 18. I still don't have enough. So I'm going to make it 4 yellows. I have to add 2 for the greens, which would be 6. I have to add 5 for the blues, which would be 11. If I add these up, it is 21. So my blues would be 11, my greens would be 6, and my yellows would be 4. I'm going to go to next. I'm going to submit it. I did get 100% today. Good job.